Alrighty, welcome back to another video. I think this is gonna be part 4 for this area. So yeah, our goals for this video are going to be doing the finalizing, cleaning up of kind of everything else I've done. The dump truck as of right now is still down, so I can't use that yet. We will pop start it and pull out a couple loads that are, you know, very much in my way. But aside from that, it's just gonna be cleaning up the surface and then disking, rock picking, then the drag, then the seating. All right, so all we gotta do is just stuff everything up, haul the stuff out, and boom. So let's get to it. Alright, that's it for today, but we will be back out here tomorrow, so see you then. Alright, it's the next day. We're gonna pop start the truck super quick, hope it starts, and then we're gonna get in today. We're gonna do some rock picking, haul some stuff out, and then do some disking. So let's get to it.
Wrong way! Alright, so excavator didn't work. We're gonna try out the tractor to get a pop started. We used all of this area over here. So we're gonna try and get the tractor to pull it fast enough. We weren't having very much luck with the excavator though. So wish us luck.
All right, we pulled the starter out, so now we're gonna try pushing this thing. Let's see what happens, I guess. All right, I am ready. All right, let's try. Yeah, this is a shot. We pulled the starter out. We think it was kinking weird, so let's hope that was it. Alright, sorry that took up the whole day just doing the truck, but now we got this thing figured out. What's wrong with it? Something's wrong with the starter. Bendix got stuck out, or little starter gear got stuck in the flywheel, so we think that's what it is. Jammed it. So yeah, we're gonna get that fixed. We got it parked on a hill so that whenever I want, you just go put it in. It's in 4th gear right now. You just push the clutch in, and it'll just pop start going down the hill. Nice and simple, pretty safe. I got a nice flat spot over there, so something goes wrong, you go flat. So we're just gonna pop start for time being. But that's it for now. We'll see you when we get back out here to do some disking. See you then. All right, welcome back to another day, and we're back doing this again. I'm gonna start up the dump truck in a little. Where is it? I'll start up the dump truck in a little bit, but first I gotta go get the excavator because I gotta walk it over because we were trying to pop start it last time. So yeah, we're just doing some hauling today, and that'll be about it. So let's get to it. All right, excavator's moved over there now. Let's get this dump truck started. We're on a hill, so let's see if it'll pop start. That should be 4th gear, so now we just push the clutch in and roll. And roll. The truck's just gonna sit here. So you're not supposed to use it for parking, but the parking brake I don't trust enough, nor the wheel chuck, so in case like a boulder moves and it wants to roll away, I had the wheels tipped down the hill too, so I really don't want that. Really, I should have tipped them up the hill, but I didn't think about it. But yeah, we gotta leave this thing running because, well, no starter. All right, this pile's all in there. It's like, all right, I was gonna dump it, but I'm like, there's enough in it. I'm just gonna go to the bottom of the hill and load it with some more. Now, I never leave this machine running. We've really blown too many lines doing that. All right, we're at the next spot, and this pile will be gone just like that. And the pile's gone. Now, time to go dump this thing. That's it for right now. I might be back out tonight, maybe, but that might be for today. I got some stuff to do, so see you in a little bit. All right, back out here, same day, and I'm gonna load another dump truck load of rock, and then if we got extra time, do some brush. So let's get to it. All right, this pile will be gone just like that. All right, that's about it for today. A little too late for me to keep running, so yeah, that's gonna be it for today. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, welcome back. It's another day. Today, I hope to get out this pile, that brush pile, that brush pile. That'll be about it. There's some stuff in there I can't really touch, I don't think. I'll also do some stuff over there, maybe, you know, smooth that out, and some other random miscellaneous stuff. I do have something else to do, which is this is what I have to do now. So we're just gonna clean up a couple strips along the edge, just get it as far as we can go without doing much work. So yeah, let's get to that, and then I'll cut to when I'm all done with that stuff down there too. Alright, I didn't get to doing the hauling away the brush piles yet. I ran out of time. But I hauled away one rock pile. There's 2 dump truck loads. And then obviously I did all this. Some smoothing down there and some other little miscellaneous stuff here or there. But next time we're out here, we're definitely moving these brush piles. I will most certainly have the time. So see you then. Alright, we're back out here again. Last time I had some problems with the dump truck, couldn't get to stay running, the fuel filter just started leaking everywhere. I finally got mostly fixed enough, so we're gonna haul out the 5 piles of brush we got out here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and I'll show you when I'm done. Alright, had some problems with the truck again. Same old difference thing. I have to get a new part. Anyway, I got 1 pile gone. That pile's basically gone. I did 1 dump. It's just technically the pile's still in there, but whatever. And then I moved 1 pile of the excavator to that bigger pile, so I made just 1 big one. So now it's just, yeah, next time I think we're gonna switch up and either do some stumping and digging out rocks, or I think we're gonna haul a lot of wood, because that's the other thing that's taking up a lot of space. So we're gonna do some firewood. So see you then. All right, welcome back. It's another day. We already swapped the excavator clamp to the bucket now, so I'm gonna start dragging out some rocks and then stumping. So yeah, let's drag out some rocks. So yeah, I'm gonna drag out that rock pile, some other rock piles, and then I'll show you when I'm all done and they're all piled up. There's also some rocks in there. All right, now I'm gonna do some cleanup work with the skid steer. Let's get to it. All right, I got it all just about cleaned up. Looks really good on camera. In real life, it's pretty good too. Still a lot of work to do. Man, that pile got big. That's about it for today. I'll see you when we're next out here. All right, it's another day down here. We did a little bit last night with the excavator, which we kind of fixed-ish, and the skid steer. So that's all cleaned up around there. So now we can drive right around there, that pile there. And I'm gonna start hauling some stuff today. Gotta drag a couple more rocks, but today we're finally disking. We just plan on doing a little disc day, and then we're gonna do some rock picking at some point, and then hopefully we'll be able to see this place this year. Let's see what happens. All right, all done out here for today. We got it all dissed, as much as we're gonna do for now, and picked and dragged as many rocks as I could. So with the excavator. So yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll be back out here to do some rock picking and definitely some hauling of brush and rocks. See you then. Welcome back, it's another day. Got the skid steer all greased, dump truck all fueled up, excavator got switched over to the clamp. Now we're gonna start hauling brush and rocks, and I'm gonna start taking the skid steer right now, and I'm gonna go pile up some rock piles because I have some rocks lying around everywhere. So I'm gonna do that super quick, then I'll get back to you and we'll start hauling the rocks and the brush. All right, we're gonna rock pick for a little bit, but I forgot to tell you yesterday we got 14 buckets out of this field. That was 2 dump truck loads, seven skid steer buckets to 1 dump truck. All right, it's been another day and it's time to haul some wood out. So let's get to it. All right, as you saw, we finished up all that wood that we're gonna do for now because the dump truck's all full. We'll come back and do that some more wood later. But right now, I'm gonna work on this pile. It's mostly dirt underneath, but I'm gonna take all the brush off, and then we're gonna haul out these rock piles. This is a wall rock pile here, big rocks and big rocks. So let's get those hauled away, and then we'll move back over to where we were with the wood, and we'll haul away the rest of the brush and the rocks. Let's get into it. Alright, welcome back again. Today we're going to get rid of this brush pile and this rock pile. They look small, but they will take several loads. So let's let's get right to it. Alright, that's about it for today. We'll be back out here tomorrow to do firewood, and then obviously I'm going to finish up these rocks, and then some other miscellaneous stuff. So, see you then. Alright, welcome back. It's another day. Got Byron in the excavator. We're going to do some more firewood. It's just 3 big logs. Byron's just finishing up there, and then I cut that pile there, and then now we're gonna do these two, and I'll see you in a little bit when we're done with these. All right, there's just that little bit left. That's all we're gonna do. That's all the rest we can fit in the dump truck. So I'll move that stuff to the pile in the middle, and then yeah, that'll be about it for firewood today. And then I'll switch it up and do some rocks, and then I gotta do some leveling around the place. So see you then. All right, I did the leveling off camera, but now it's time to get rid of this rock pile. Running out of daylight, so let's make this go fast. Well, that's about it for today. I got basically everything I want hauled out, but next time we'll be doing another disking. Anyway, I'm gonna do some more cleanup work over the night, but you don't need to see that. So, see you tomorrow. All right, we got some more rock picking to do. Last time we hauled out 17 buckets. Let's see how many we get out this time. Alright, we're all done for the night. We did 11 buckets. So that was 1 dump truck load, and now we got 4 buckets in the next dump truck. So see you when we're next out here, because there's a lot more rock picking to do. We've only gone around the outside edge twice. Yikes. Alright, we did 3 more buckets. It's a little wet. I was slipping around. Ran out of time today, so that's it. But a lot more rocks to haul out of here. With the 3 we did today, we're up to 14 buckets we did on this rock disc cowering. So yeah, I expect there's gonna be at least another 20. All right, good morning. It's another day out here. I'm gonna do some stuff with the excavator first, but hopefully we'll get to rock picking and hauling some wood today. So let's see if this excavator can get started, and then we'll start greasing it. It's chilly this morning. All right, didn't quite want to start, so now I'm gonna get jumper cables and a jump pack on those batteries. Now the reason why one jump pack won't work is because it's 24 volts, so I'm just putting 12 volts to one battery when the other battery is just dead, so it doesn't do nothing. Alright, now that that's started, I'm going to grease it up, and then we're going to start doing work. So let's get to it. All right, so here's the area we're gonna work on. I'm gonna push everything, I'm gonna get everything into this pile and then sort out the firewood and maybe some sawmill logs. So let's get to it. All right, I'm gonna go grab breakfast super quick. I gotta come back down. I gotta check some things in the excavator because the batteries aren't charging. That's why it doesn't start in the morning. And then when we come back, I'm gonna haul this stuff away. And then this thing really will look nice, and then we're gonna do firewood after that. So, see you then. All right, Ted, let's go start this dump truck, and then we're gonna go dump the load that's in it. It's a bunch of wall rock. All right, time to get rid of the firewood. Let's get to it. All right, all done with that firewood. Now we moved on to rock picking again. Just me and Byron out here, so let's get to it. All right, we did 5 buckets tonight. It was just me and Byron. That's pretty good in my opinion, but we're done for the night. See you tomorrow. There's more rock picking, more wood, more disking, more plucking, more a bunch of other stuff too. So see you tomorrow. All right, we're back out here again to do more firewood. So yeah, we're gonna start with this pile and then move over to the pile in the middle over there. So I'll let you know how much we got done when we're done. Hopefully we can get this whole pile going. I don't see why not. So let's get to it. Got 3 people out here. It'll go nice and fast. All right, all done with the wood down there. We got that pile completely moved out and we started on that pile. Didn't get too far with that one, but good enough. But now time to get rock picking. Hopefully we can get this finished today. Got about 2.5 hours. So let's get to it. Alrighty, welcome back. It's another day out here. A little soggy out, so today's mostly just gonna be only gonna be the excavator really. I might take the tractor out here and fill in some holes, who knows. But for right now, we're gonna, start this thing up. And then we're gonna pile up some of these piles just a little bit, push them up a little bit with the excavator so we can get a little bit more room to disc with. And then, yeah, then we're gonna switch to the bucket and start picking out all the rocks that we had marked when we did all of our rock picking. There's a lot of rocks we couldn't pull out by hand or with the skid steer. So maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. There's like a pigtail there, a ton of pigtails over on that side. So those are marking all the rocks which we're gonna dig out. So let's get right into it. Let's see if this excavator start. All right, we're just gonna change to the bucket super quick, and then I'll get back to you once we're done, and then we're gonna start digging out these rocks. All right, we got the bucket swapped, and now I'm gonna start pulling rocks. We got that one there, and one's all over the place. I don't even show you how many there are. So I'll get done with those, and I'll show you how many rocks we got pulled up and see if we got any lunkers. That'd be cool. Alrighty, I dug out all the rocks now. Got a ton of rocks over there, a ton of rocks over there. We didn't get too many big ones. I only got what I would consider 3 big ones. 2 over there, and then that dirty one that's right there. Got those bunch. Over there is just terrible. You can maybe see it everywhere. Just everywhere there's a lot of rocks. Definitely gonna be quite the pile when I get it all put into a pile with the skid steer. We'll see. Next I'm gonna do some more. No, next I'm gonna fill in some holes. Like I want to fill this in and some other areas. There's a bunch of holes here or there. But I'll show you when I'm done with that stuff, and then I'll get back to you again because it's too spotty for me to really show you. It's like a hole there, a hole there, a hole there. So, see you then. All right, all done for today. It's a little too wet to do anything with the skid steer in there. But I did get rid of this pile here. Maybe you remember it, maybe you don't. There was just this big pile of, there was a pile of soil here. It's kind of too yellow, too full. It was like almost gravelly, kind of like how this stuff is. So I got it all hauled out. There's 4 dump truck loads. That tractor fills it pretty efficiently. Did it in 10 buckets per load, about. But it was pretty muddy, so, but I made out pretty fine. Didn't really do much spinning or nothing, so. Should be back out here tomorrow or Thursday. Thursday we're gonna be doing a lot of firewood the whole day. Friday we're gonna disc again, so stay tuned, see you then. All right, and that's another day out here. Time to get some wood hauled out. Hopefully we're gonna do this, almost this whole pile. Gotta do 2 dump truck loads today, so just me and Byron, so let's get to it. All right, that's it for the wood. We did two big dump truck loads and 1 mason dump load. So that's not too bad. But anyway, that's all done. Just 2 big pieces, but I'm just gonna put those off to the side for the next time we do anything. So, see you when we're next out here tomorrow. All right, good morning, welcome back. It's another day out here. Got my dad giving me a hand because this is the last weekend crunch. We got 2 days to get everything planted and seeded, whatever you wanna call it. It's really seeding. So yeah, we're gonna haul out 2 rock piles over there. I got a ton of rocks that we dug up. I gotta haul all those out today. So while he's loading the dump truck with those rocks, I'm gonna be going around picking up all the rocks and then dumping them in the dump truck while he's, filling it. So let's get to it. We got a lot to do. All right, now that we got all the rocks just about all moved, now everything, we're starting to load the dump truck with all this dirt in the middle here, and we're gonna dump it over there by that tree. Then that pile will just get pushed down that hill on top of all that other stuff. So yeah, let's get going. We got a little time, very little daylight left, so we just gotta get moving. Welcome back. We're out here again today. Last night we were able to get 3 dump truck loads of dirt over here, so it's smoothed out a little bit more. But we're gonna use that pile and finish it off. Had a little fire last night that's dying down, real nice. But yeah, more of what we did yesterday, and hopefully we can get to the disking, rock picking, seeding, and dragging today. Not in that exact order. The seeding and dragging it's reversed. But anyway, that's what the today is for. So let's get to it. All right, it's about 3 months later, and as you can see, there's grass in the field. It ain't too great. We just barely got at the very end of the year. Last time you could get it in. We got a lot of washout. It's fine. It'll still come through. What's crazy is we started this project almost, I think it's over a year ago now. Probably a year and a half ago I started it with just the skid steer in here. couldn't operate nothing else except the skid steer. Now I can operate everything. That's cool. But yeah, it's all done. Only thing we got left are some big rock piles. We got one big rock pile, like that one over there. It's got a big flat rock and a big boulder in the bottom, and we got the big one up on top, big rock pile, covered in tons of rocks. Crazy. Aside from that, ain't much left in here. We still gotta do that bottom corner, but ain't too much left. All right, I just want to give a special thanks to everyone who helped out. We got Grumpy, we got Nathan bringing up the truck. We brought that big dump up 5 times for the wood. It's crazy. I'm so glad they brought it up here. Definitely couldn't have got it done without them bringing that truck up here. And then we got everybody who helped me with rock picking. We got Jacob, Ezra, Ivy, Byron, my mom, my dad. Everyone came out here. We all rock picked. A lot of rock picking. I believe with that rock picking, we ended with somewhere between 40 and 60 skid steer buckets, and they were full skid steer buckets. So we were tired after some of those long nights, but we got it done. That's gonna be about it for this video, but we're not done. We still got that bottom corner, and we got another field working on over there. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Alright, this is the oldest drone video I could possibly find. It's from 2020 on an old drone I used to have. As you can see, there are still trees in the area. That's because the loggers logged it not too long ago. There's still a truck in there that's no longer there. It's crazy, pretty old. But I got even older, but you're gonna have to wait till the next video when we finish that bottom corner to see those. See you in the next one.